former Premier League star in Harry Kane. Jasmine, we were talking at the top of the show this morning of Chelsea's real over-reliance on Cole Palmer. I'm interested in the perception of Harry Kane's debut season in Germany. Is it seen as like, Jesus, thank God for Harry Kane from the Bayern's perspective? Is he seen as the world star that maybe he was in the Premier League? Has it really transferred over to the Bundesliga?
There's a funny conversation around this. So I think a lot of people do think that way. I think a lot of people like, he scores goals, he is good, what would Bayern do without him? But I think some of the statistical and analysis around Kane at Bayern seem to say that even without him, it would have been the same. If you had any classic number 9 finisher in that team, it would have worked out around the same. If you put Choupo-Moting, it probably would have been around the same. Maybe not as clinical, etc. And probably wouldn't score against Arsenal because we all know the Kane Arsenal scoring run so they probably wouldn't get through or would have won that game last week in the Champions League. But yeah, it seems like data and analysis is having a argument with the general fans of saying, oh, look how many goals he scores, he's so good. Has he actually made a difference? Probably not. Lewandowski was a striker who won games for them, and goals actually contributed to them winning leagues, them being the best team in the world. Whereas Harry Kane is, yes, he scores loads of goals, but what else does he offer? He's not one of the best performing on other types of statistics in striker-wise. So what does he add? And especially from Bayern, there's been Bayern also kind of play him in a different kind of role sometimes, where he's more of a playmaker, and basically sitting deeper back to help aid Bayern's possessional runs. And he hasn't been the most effective in this role. He is the most effective when you're playing him as an out-and-out 9